Okay,
Radiant team
welcome
ban.
to Captain's Mode. Game 2 of 2, Invested Gaming versus Bell Clan.
Dire team
The
ban.
Murray Cup 2016. Bell Clan picked up the win there in the first instance. Haha, a first ban
Radiant
for the
team ban.
PA. Invested Fame do not want to face Mortred again. OD also banned out. We didn't see OD in the last game. That's two first bans I think for OD in this tournament so far.
10
I'm not sure
seconds remaining.
we'll get to see that hero. He is very overpowered at the moment, so I don't really
5
blame them.
seconds remaining.
Morphling also being banned
Dire
out.
team ban.
Morphling is a hero that Lambda does like to play.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Second ban then for Bell Gaming. I wonder who they'll
Reserve time.
take out of the pool. Probably Invoker, I would think. Oh, Legion Commander being removed from
Radiant team pick.
removed from the pool. Now that is a hero that BT Twice does indeed like to play, and also Double G also likes to pick up that hero. So first picks then. I expect we'll see another support first pick, possibly the AA or Dazzle. Maybe they want the Dazzle for themselves. Oh, it's
10
a best of
seconds
fame though.
remaining.
Yeah, I mean that's.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm curious as well. I mean, they could pick up the Oracle. That would be quite an interesting one, I think.
Reserve time.
I've not really seen. I mean, judging from the way that Invested Fame like to play, I was kind of expecting a lot more of a push strategy. Ah, okay, there we go.
Dire
Push
team
strategy
pick.
with the Shadow Shaman being picked up as a first pick. I wonder how Bell Gaming will respond. Oh, the Invoker
Dire
gets
team
through,
pick.
and that hero is going to be picked up there
Radiant
for
team pick.
Blob FS Crazy, I think, and also the Anti-Mage for Lambda. That is one of his stronger heroes. This could be this could be a really short match.
Radiant team ban.
Invested Fame though picks up Weaver for the off lane. I expect try and kind of cut down some of Anti-Mage's farm. They're also
Dire
going to ban out
team
the
ban.
Dazzle. They had they had the Dazzle last time, so that's a curious ban.
Radiant team ban.
Spectre also being
10
banned out
seconds
there.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Some thought going into this this fourth ban for Invested Fame. They really want to kind of mitigate Bell Gaming's strategy, but I mean they already have two of their strongest heroes. It's quite worrying for them. I mean maybe banning out the Faceless Void or the Clock maybe, ban out the Lina or I wonder if we'll see the Witch Doctor for Banter King. So that might be an option to ban him out. Earthshaker banned out, so
Dire
we could
team
see
ban.
another illusion hero, possibly CK or Phantom Lancer being picked up again. We'll see how that goes. Puck being banned out, so
Dire team pick.
obviously they don't want to face Puck in the mid there against the Invoker. And a Slardar pick up
Radiant team pick.
for the offlane once again. I mean, it did so well in the last match that I can't really blame them. It was really effective in shutting down, well, not really shutting down, but certainly getting in Juggernaut's face in that offlane. Bell Gaming obviously
10
as well will
seconds
be
remaining.
on the dire side this time, fairly obviously.
5
They
seconds
were
remaining.
they were on the Radiant last time, so things have switched up a little bit here, and
Reserve time.
I wonder how that'll affect the laning stages. Yeah, there's the Phantom Lancer as expected.
Dire team pick.
The only real Phantom Lancer when Badass plays it. Who is Badass on this? It's Sawyer. He plays the Phantom Lancer. I don't know if Double G or B Twice might want to pick it up though. Not really one of their main heroes, I don't think, but we'll see how that goes.
10 seconds remaining.
Disruptor.
Oh, Disruptor's a strong
Radiant
counter
team pick.
to the Phantom Lancer. Obviously his ult plus the cage. The party ring can really devastate Phantom Lancer early game. And obviously once he gets Axe, devastate him late game as well. A real deathball team that Bell Gaming are putting together.
10
here.
seconds remaining.
Templar Assassin.
TA picked up for the
Dire
mid
team
then
back.
for for B Twice there, facing up against the Invoker. And an okay pick against Invoker. Obviously, the refraction is going to help against the alacrity spam.
10 seconds remaining.
Also against the Forge Spirits. I mean, it can kind of go.
5
it can
seconds
kind of go
remaining.
Both ways. He can drop a lot of spells when she's hidden, so I mean, it's not the best
Reserve
kind of hero.
time.
Okay, so final picks. We are looking for, I think, another support for
Radiant
Bell Clan,
team
and
banned.
I think Invested Fame are looking for a support as well. I mean, wouldn't be surprised to see a Witch Doctor pick up, or possibly maybe the Warlock for Invested Fame, just to support their push strategy. I mean, Phantom
Dire
Lancer
team
can push
pick.
quite early. Weaver's really good at split pushing. TA's really good at split pushing. Shadow Shaman really good at pushing in general. But I mean, the Invoker can just stop a push, and Disruptor can stop a push as well. Blink from Slardar, and obviously they're only going to be creating space for this anti-mage to get huge.
Crystal Maiden.
Crystal Maiden picked up then, another great
Radiant
hero against
team
the
pick.
Phantom Lancer, able to put down that AoE, and also the freeze tagging him in place can cause them a lot of problems.
Axe.
Axe picked up then, for the offlane, safe lane Weaver, fair enough. Axing against the anti-mage though, not sure how that's going to play out. Just going to bear with me 2 seconds, I'm having a few issues myself. We've got 2 D.
Grace to you.
Okay, so have a quick look here, see if anybody's planning on smoke gank. Oh, we do have a smoke up. We do have a smoke up on the disruptor there. It's some boomstick action here. It's gonna be an interesting first blood. I think we might see contesting for the rune here. Anything else? Some mangoes, eco mangoes. Picked up 2 pooled tangos for Blanetron and also the 2 fairy fires there. So let's have a little look and see.
30 seconds to battle.
Let's have a little look and see what's happening here. Okay. So that's the smoke being popped on Bell Gaming. They're looking for something in the jungle here. All 5 of Invested Fame are at the top rune though, so they're not going to find anything unless they wrap round in behind. They've not dropped any wards in either, so a bit of a wasted smoke so far. There we go. We got a ward being dropped into the pool
The
camp
battle
here.
begins.
And they're gonna pick up the
Golden gains.
7 on the look around, wondering if there was a 0-minute roach there. Not today, guys. Not today. And the lanes are just gonna sort themselves out now. Now it does kind of look like Axe is either gonna jungle or he's gonna support the Phantom Lancer in the bottom lane there. Crystal Maiden moving up to the high ground. See if she's going to put Cold Feet onto... oh, it's actually working this time. That's great. I can see, guys. I wonder if she's going to Frostbite onto the Templar Assassin. Meanwhile...
Demised.
Shadow Shaman here as well. I think he's probably taking Shackles early. Yep, Shackles as well. So I mean, kind of even amounts of disable there. In the top lane, it's Disruptor versus Anti-Mage with Lambda on the Anti-Mage and Boomstick on the Disruptor. B Twice is in the safe lane this time. He was in the off lane this time. He was mid last time. So he's gone into the off lane, and he is going to be facing a triple threat here. Crystal Maiden as well, almost already dead. He doesn't have any tangos there, so I mean that might be a bit of a mistake. We'll find out. We'll find out fairly soon. They are looking to kind of make a move on him as well. I think he kind of wants to be a lot further back than he is at the moment. Meanwhile, at bottom, it has shaped up to be Axe, Phantom Lancer versus the Slardar. The Banner King on Slardar again. His Slardar last game was very strong, so it should be interesting to see how that goes. Meanwhile, Shadow Shaman is he's placed a ward here in mid. If you guys can see it right there, but both these camps are blocked, so I mean they're gonna have real troubles controlling the lane. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the last hits, see where we're at with that. Anti-Mage actually doing really well on the top, but just to be expected in the safe lane. Mid is looking really even actually. 5 denies though for Blanetron. Blanetron's mid this time round. It's interesting. I think he was mid last time, was he? He was Warlock last time, right? They kind of really switched up their lanes here. Blobsef Crazy's actually on the CM, which I mean is one of his preferred heroes. Rotation from the Shadow Shaman now though. It might be First Blood for Invested Fame. I mean certainly it is going to be First Blood for Invested Fame. Weaver takes it in the top lane, and then Disruptor I think helped him out of there with the glimpse back. Thanks Bell Gaming. Meanwhile, in mid, Blanetron actually struggling against Double G, and both teams have actually really mixed things up. So meanwhile, in the bottom lane, nothing much happening there. Invoker taking a lot of punishment in mid though. I mean, he could go down to a few lucky attacks. Anti-Mage diving a little bit too far. I think he might pay for it with his life. Weaver all over him. Swarm damage causing problems, but he is actually going to get caught out here. And that's the Weaver. He's gone down, and it's 1 for 1 now. The tri lane at top proving its worth, and Anti-Mage still in fine health, like half his health, still there. We're just going to pop a tango and get some of that health back. Blanetron pushed right back behind the tower now, and certainly having it all his way. Double G having it all his way. I mean, Invoker so far ahead though, as far as last hits are concerned. He's only one last hit, 2 last hits ahead though, with 10 denies. But he's gonna be feeling. He's gonna be feeling that. Let's have a look at the levels. I mean, they're all level 5. Top lanes level 4. Actually, Anti-Mage I think is struggling as far as levels are concerned. Let's have a look at the net worth. I mean, he is top of the net worth though. I think he did get that kill, did he? No, he didn't even get that kill. So I mean, that's certainly all down to Lambda's last hittings there. He's sharing the XP with the supports there. They're not really positioning themselves
Regeneration
to keep out of the XP range there. So I mean, as we look around the vision, look at vision around the map here, we've got a nice lane ward here. Top, one just on the rune spot, nothing in mid. Bounty rune picked up for Invoker. He's going to look to see if he can come down and actually throw a gank at the Phantom Lancer Axe lane. How is the Phantom Lancer doing for last hits actually? Phantom Lancer 10 and 1.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's really not good. I think this guy last game as well was Kenji Chris was the Chaos Knight in the last game. He was in the off lane. In the safe lane this time, not really going that well. But it seems like Axe is the main farmer actually. 20 and 2. Are they splitting the farm here? I'm not sure what's happening in this lane. Is this a support Phantom Lancer? What's happening, guys? Arcane Rune for the Invoker. This could be really dangerous for Double G in mid. I'm kind of scared to look at this top lane because some pain could be coming 10 plus his way any time now. Let's have a quick look at the items and what's been built. Okay, kind of want to have a look at this top fight still. Looks like they are going to find the Shadow Shaman here. He's just kind of sneaked into the woods there. Weaver's kind of low on health as well. He's going to want to do something about that. I mean, they see him now. They spot him. We do have Shackles down on Boomstick on the Disruptor. He's going to get picked off. He's picked off by the Weaver there. And the Crystal Maiden's going to go down as well, I think. This is, oh my god, Weaver's managed to pull a double kill out of that. Sunstrike from Invoker though is just going to end that party right away. He's going to come up here, see if he can pick off the Shadow Shaman as well. Cold Snap is up, so I mean there is a chance here that you could have caught him out there. Unfortunately though, it's not today. Double G coming into the fight as well. Refraction going to save him from some of the damage there. Anti-Mage with his Golden Bashers, I have to say. Very, very flashy indeed. He's up to level 5 now. 42 and 7 on the last hits there. Almost double the last hits of anyone else. Axe being compatible safe lane farmer for, oh, there we go. Blanetron picks up another kill on the Phantom Lancer with the Sunstrike. Nice Sunstrikes, man. Really nice.
Why, thank you.
So that's evened up the kills there, but Blanetron managing to single-handedly even up the kills for the Dire side. I was expecting a lot more oomph, but it does seem like after that first game, Invested Fame have kind of settled down, and they're really kind of. I think we might see a bit more of a.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Although farming-wise, not so much. Twice looking to try and get a kill on this Anti-Mage, and I don't blame him. Now TA could be in trouble here. We've got a rotation from Crystal Maiden and a haste rune, S4 rune on Blanetron. He's just zipping around there, waiting to see if he can get a pick off. Ready as well with the Ion Cannon if he needs to drop the Sunstrike. Double G just trying to kind of play it safe in the mid lane there for just now. Bardar on 22 and 0, 23 and 0 last hits, way more than the Phantom Lancer, and almost keeping even with the Axe in the safe lane. And Anti-Mage just farming it to his heart's content in the top lane here. Boomstick going to have to head back to the fountain, in a bit of trouble there. Could be, you know, a B2ice is able to just kind of scout around there, no problem at all.
Dire's middle
Focus here though,
tower
he might
is
get
under
a kill
attack.
on the Shadow Shaman. I don't know what happened there. I think he cast the shackles and then the stun happened to hit because the projectile was in mid-air. And it costs him a double kill. Both Weaver and Shadow Shaman go down for that timing basically. Invoker's right click was already in motion, and the cold snap just stunned him out of the shackles, which led to them both going down there. So I mean, things certainly. Invoker on a triple kill now as well. And triple kill now as well for the Invoker. That's some good stuff right there. Let's hope we can see how that looks. Yep, 3-0. Weaver managing to keep up on the kills as well, but obviously he's died 3 times as well, so he's getting nowhere near as much out of it. And Antimage is just continuing to farm. He's basically just getting all the space in the world. And despite his million last hits, it's not quite annoying. Yeah, he's got almost 60 last hits though. Despite his last hits, Invoker managed to keep even with the net worth due to kills. Meanwhile, at bottom lane, it looks like we might get a counter attack from Invested Fame. Invoker's here though. Could be problems. We've got Disruptor also in tow. Axe going in with the call. There's going to be a meatball on the face of Axe though, and it's just going to break things up a bit. Slardar came in and dropped the stun as well. And at top lane, Weaver strikes again. He picks off both the Anti-Mage and the Crystal Maiden. And this B2ice, he's amazing on this Weaver. He has died like 3 times, but that was a great kill from a pickup. And looking at the net worth, it's kind of put him back in a sort of situation where Invested Gaming might begin to look a little bit dangerous again. Have a quick look at items. Axe nearly has a Vanguard finished. Boots on everyone except from Boomstick. A couple of balls and stuff. It looks like we're going to see an early Euls from Blanchon. Or a Dagon maybe. I think it's going to be a Euls though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
While in
Dire's
the mid tower, it
structures
looks
are
like
fortified.
it might go down here. Quick response from Blobf's Frizzy. It's good for him to be back in the mid lane. He missed that, I'm sure. Meanwhile, at top, Weaver getting the Static Storm debuff on him, and he's pushed back. It's Thunderstrike, isn't it? Pushed back behind the tower.
Radiant's
Anti-Mage's
middle
quite
tower
happily
is
still
under
just
attack.
farming away though. Invoker though, neck and neck. That's an amazing.
This'll come in handy.
Amazing farm from the Invoker, given the fact
Under the
that
weather.
so many last hits are going away.
I'll thread the needle through your
Weaver picks up
eyes.
another kill on Disruptor though, and you know,
Radiant's
that's put them ahead.
courier has been killed.
Even. Radiant's courier goes down the bottom lane though. Crystal
Radiant's
Maiden
top
comes in
tower
with
is
the
under
ult,
attack.
and Axe and Phantom Lance are both going to pay with their lives. They really need to use the call, save the call specifically for her. They don't have any stuns in that bottom lane. I mean, it literally is Axe's call or nothing. I don't know if they want to maybe think about having Shadow Shaman.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
If he'd have rotated
Radiant
down,
structures are
maybe that would
fortified.
have made a difference.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So it's going to be a trade of bottom and middle, is it? Middle tower's gone down. Another kill on the Phantom Lance.
Radiant's
Another kill
bottom
picked up
tower is
by-
under attack.
by the Invoker. Not much damage being done to this tower at the moment actually, so they're not actually going to trade that. Meanwhile at top, Anti-Mage goes down again to Weaver. This Weaver, I mean, he's going to die for his troubles, but the Anti-Mage
Dire's
is not
middle
going to be
tower is under
happy
attack.
about this trade at all. 6-4-2 now, with the Crystal Maiden also going to get picked off by the Shadow Shaman maybe, or the Shadow Shaman going to get picked off by the, that could be a double kill though for them. They've managed to trap the
My coil runs
managed
down.
to trap the
You'll never know the
Disruptor there.
mysteries.
And Double G's here. Can Blob F's Crazy get out of here without getting killed? I'm not so sure he can. I think he might go down as well. There is a rotation up here though from
I'm burning up.
and Slardar, so Double G
all
might
around you,
pay for it
but it
with
hides from
his
the
life. Weaver's here
unworthy.
as well though, so Invoker might get trapped between the two. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Swarm goes in, Meatball goes in, and most of it damage absorbed by the Refractor Shield though, and Invoker goes down to
Feast
the Weaver.
for my
He's
beetles.
just having a field day here. Net worth wise, I think that's gonna put him in a really
Dire's
good
bottom
position.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's moved into second position on the net worth chart with Templar Assassin sitting just behind him and Anti-Mage falling by the wayside, despite his massive amount of farm.
Dire's top
it's
tower
not-
is
it's not
under
meant to,
attack.
I think, too much. Invested Fame now pushing the bottom tower as well. Like I say though, Invested Fame are really keen with their push strats. So I mean, it's to be expected. I mean, I'm not quite so sure this early in the game, but yeah, I mean, it looks like
Dire's
they're
top tower is under
gonna
attack.
get possibly all 3 tier 1s before
Radiant's middle
Bell
tower
Gaming
is
are
under
going to
attack.
respond. Oh, a beautiful Shackles and that Slardar's dead.
Dire's top
The
tower
Sunstrike
is
not
under
quite enough to
attack.
finish off the
Radiant's middle
Shadow
tower
Shaman.
is under
He is ulted up though by the he has got amp damage on him by
Dire's
the Slardar.
top tower has fallen.
Shackles this time are going to stick on Bladenshaw. TA taking a lot of damage from the PA.
Dire's bottom
PA
tower
goes
is
down,
under
and now
attack.
we can see the Invoke go down as well. But the Disruptor ult comes in, Invoker picks off Shadow Shaman, and Disruptor finishes off TA. And that evens things up
Dire's
once again.
structures are fortified.
Meanwhile, though, while that was happening, the bottom tower has lost quite a lot of the damage, quite a lot of its health. It's down to 225 hit points. That tower will fall soon. Weaver coming in now. See if he can't pick something like pick up a kill on the Weaver. He's dropped the Swarm, and this could be a kill for the Weaver. Another kill for the Weaver. I don't know if that was a really great glimpse. He saved himself actually by using there. He would have been right back under the tower, but Weaver like picks up Weaver picks up that kill regardless. And B-Twice really showing his familiarity on the Weaver there. I don't think he's even played much Weaver.
Dire's bottom tower
Much Weaver
has
recently
fallen.
at all. And there goes the bottom tower for Dire. This is a good Dire for Dire. That's all 3 of their tier 1s taken out, and no response yet. All of the tier 1s still up for the Radiant, and
Radiant's
I mean,
middle tower
no
is under
damage, no
attack.
significant damage done either. TA now looking to try and pick on these 2 supports here. Backing off though, she's going to pick up the rune. I think she has a bottle, yeah, she's going to bottle that rune. She's got her blink finished already, and it does look like she's building her BKB. I don't know what the heck Beanstick and Blob's Death Crazy were thinking there, unless the ult's available, but I think we're going to see 2 dead supports, is what I think we're going to see here. Weaver's got the speed just to kind of catch up with them with the blink dagger.
Return to the
Yeah.
grasslands.
Slardar's here though. He managed to get
Only lasted so
the amp
long.
damage onto Weaver, but he Shikuchi's out of it, and that's going to be the end of. It was time lapse he used actually. Time lapsed out of that. This is the end of that. No more amp damage for you. You can't see Weaver anymore. Slardar just going to like sensibly back off out of the situation, I think. This is trying to find. Oh, that's a really cool use effect.
Come to act.
Axe finds the call though, and it's night for the Invoker as all 4 heroes there from Invested Fame converge and just take him out of the equation. Deleted. The Deso's up on the Weaver now. PA looking to build probably a Yasha, possibly a Diffusal Blade. Meanwhile, we've got a little bit of sketching going on the map here from Invoker. You really would like them to defend mid tower. I don't know if they're going to go for. I don't know if they're going to go for the mid tower at this point though. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage is still kind of keeping on trucking. He's dropped to 4th on the net worth chart now. And, I mean, if we look at the kills, I mean, he's way down at the bottom here with 0 kills and 4
Dire's bottom tower
deaths.
is under attack.
Might be quite, by the time he comes online, it might be too late for the Anti-Mage counter. Crystal Maiden though manages to get the
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
manages to get the frostbite off
in
on Weaver and pop her
tatters.
out, but she just goes down so fast to the TA Weaver combo there. Slider looking to try and get a stun off on the Weaver. TA is here as well though, and Boker's here, just on the sidelines there.
Dire's
Amplified
bottom
damage
tower
onto the
is
Weaver,
under
so I mean,
attack.
we could see a probing Sunstrike from Banachon here. There are
Dire's
both
bottom
here.
tower is under attack.
Is this another pickoff for the TA? Oh, bit of I think he glimpsed him out of where he was going to put the circle. I'm not sure about the logic behind that one. Axe looking for a call. He manages to. Well, he's not going to call it, but it's still mean it's going to go down anyway. Weaver picks up yet
Radiant's
another kill.
top tower is under
And,
attack.
I mean, net worth wise, I think this is going to be this is completely different compared to the previous game. Planetron now going to go down as well. I don't think they have dust though. Oh, that's rookie
Radiant
mistake
structures are
for
fortified.
Invested Fame. No dust on the Shadow Shaman, nothing on the Axe. And I mean, against the Boker, that's really unforgivable there. But I mean, they're pretty far ahead at the moment, so it's not gonna cost them too much. But let's have a look here. So at the moment, there's a 4K swing for the Radiant as far as XP is concerned, and if we look at the gold swing, it's 5.5K. This is a completely different team that we're seeing from Invested Fame this time around. They are so much more coordinated and so much stronger. I think that first defeat is kind of told them that they should stick with what they know and go for the push strat. We're looking for a counter push now though on the from Bell Gaming. It looks like they're going to Banner King and Blob FS Crazy. They're going to try and push this bottom tower. The tower is not even
Radiant's
really that
bottom
damaged
tower
to
is
it.
under attack.
And meanwhile, I think we might see a trade for a tier 2 for a tier 1, and Invested Fame are going to be quite happy with that, I'm sure. That's a great trade for them. They're going to get deeper and deeper into the enemy territory.
Radiant's bottom tower has
The bottom
fallen.
tower goes down so fast.
Dire's
though,
top
with the
tower
Slardar.
is under attack. Radiant's
Mid
middle
as
tower
well.
is under
Arnie
attack.
Mage is going to just chip away at that. No response from Invested Fame. In fact, there is not a
Radiant's
single
middle
TP
tower
on
has
their
fallen.
team. So I mean, they are really committed
Dire's
to
structures
this
are
push.
fortified.
The BKB is nearly finished on
Dire's
on
top
the
tower
Templar
is
Assassin.
under attack.
Top tower
Dire's
goes down,
top
so they
tower
do trade
has
2
fallen.
tier 1s for a tier 2.
Radiant structures are
Not a
fortified.
bad trade at the end of the day. And Disruptor is going to go down despite having
Radiant's
his ult.
middle
That
tower
damage
is under
from
attack.
double G on the TA with the double damage from it is formidable. Axe goes in with a call on Invoker. Invoker's done. He is still
Too much
from
talking.
the game. Banner King also goes down, and now Blobf's Crazy is coming with the ult. He is going to manage to pick off the Phantom Lancer.
Dire's
But
top
I
tower
mean, he's
is
the
under
least of
attack.
their problems. The
Temple
tier 3
Radiant's
tower is
middle
going to go
tower
down.
is
These
under
racks
attack.
are in serious danger. We're going to
Radiant's
need to see
middle
a
tower
TP
has
response from
fallen.
Anti-Mage, or he's
Dire's
just going to
top
have
barracks
to,
are
he's just
under
gonna have to
attack.
split push. There's no buybacks. Is
Dire's
there
top
buybacks
barracks
available?
has fallen. Dire's
No
top
buyback.
barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom
buyback
tower is under
for,
attack.
Bell Gaming at all.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Anime's just continuing his push. He's
Dire's
just
middle
like,
tower
screw it,
is
I'll
under
just
attack.
Do as much as I can. I can't do anything as far as that fight at top is concerned.
Dire's middle tower
Disastrous
is under
for Bell
attack.
Gaming, and Broker goes down. And it looks like Disruptor's going to go down as well. Slardar's going to be in trouble as well if he pops his head out. I mean, their damage is considerable. Animage has backed off. They did respond. PL respawned. He did pick up the Diffusal Blade at the end.
Dire's
really odd
middle
choice
tower
given
is
his
under
complete
attack.
lack of stats. I'd expect a Drums or an Aquila or something like that. But yeah, sure. The team is so far ahead right now. I don't think it's going to cost them. Phantom Monster is just it's just like a a bait. Just he's just a bluff really. They're like, yeah, we're gonna play a Phantom Lancer, but he's not gonna be our core. Don't worry about that. We've got Weaver and TA to an Axe to clean up that. Thanks very much. So I mean, I don't know whether Invested Fame want to try and grab a Roche here before they push up the next lane, but I'm not sure they need it. Let's have a quick look at the item, see where things are sitting at the moment. I mean, BKB's still not finished on the TA. It looks like Axe is going to pick up a Blade Mail fairly shortly.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Almost finished for Sawyer, Badass. Twice is going to try and
Radiant's
pick up
bottom
Sphere as
tower
well.
is under attack. Dire's middle
Axe
tower
goes in with
is
a
under
call on
attack.
2 heroes, and it's just curtains for Disruptor. He goes down. Still no dust on
Dire's middle
Invested
tower
Fame.
has fallen.
Invoker able just to walk off, but they're not bothered. They're going to take the Disruptor and the mid tier 2.
Radiant's
for
bottom
free,
tower has
basically.
fallen.
Oh no, AA is actually managed to pick up the tier 2. Anti-Mage is going to pick up the tier 2 at bottom. In response,
Dire's
he's
middle
once again
tower is
pushing
under attack.
at the enemy towards
Dire's
the enemy
middle
base.
tower has
He's got his
fallen.
Battle Fury finished, and
Radiant's bottom tower is under
it's
attack.
like I said before, it's just going to be too little too late. By the
Dire's
time the
middle
anti-mage
barracks
comes
has
online
fallen.
and is able to do something, the game is going to be over. It's 2 sets of racks, so it's 2 racks advantage, and Axe is just going to chop on, just get a call on Sylvain.
Radiant's bottom
Big
tower
ult
is
though
under
from
attack.
Disruptor here. Phantom Lancer might go down again. There's a lot of damage done to this tier 4 tower already. AM has TP'd back, and we could see some kills here. Buyback on the Invoker. This Weaver's gonna die though. I mean, he's visible.
I'm in
so you
your
have to be really
debt.
careful. I don't know if you should have blinked past the AM as well. I mean, maybe the shackles from Shadow Shaman could have made a difference. Anti-Mage then finally able to get some kills on the board. And what style are doing as well? I mean, they are down 2 racks, but that's Anti-Mage back in the top of the net worth. And the counter attack is beginning. The counter attack is real at this point. They're gonna kind of push quite hard. I don't know if they want to pick up a Roche, but I mean, there's 3 of the enemy team down, and it's all there. It's their 2 main carries. Let's have a look and see where we're at with buyback status. So we've got buyback up on TA, buyback up on Weaver, and buyback up on Shadow Shaman. So I mean, the buybacks are there. I don't know if they're going to be able to get anything. They're certainly going to be able to force a buyback, though. Perhaps maybe even take a set of racks here if they don't. Lancer is not really able to do much, but Axe with his oh, beautifully played by
Axe is
Broomstick
grateful.
there. He jumped in, popped his blade mail, and it was immediately glimpsed back. Waste of his. TK says, "Thank you very much. I was worried that you guys were going to destroy me." And Weaver just picks Boomstick off on the back of that. Basically
Dire's
trade
middle
for,
tower has
a
fallen.
Disruptor for free. Thanks very
Dire's
much.
middle tower is under
Invisibility.
attack.
Anti-Mage then, he has his Yasha finished, and he's got an Armored. He's definitely going to be picking up a mana fairly soon. And that's when he's going to become really particularly dangerous with his push. And basically that's night-night for Phantom Lancer at that point as well. Mech is up on the Shadow Shaman. The Shadow Shaman's got to be careful, but so does Anti-Mage, because Axe is right here.
A golden thread.
Oh, he baits out the wards and just blinks away. Bye-bye, Shadow Shaman. I don't want any of your nonsense, he says. And he's away. He's gone. He's away up mid, and he's right out of the danger zone. Meanwhile, they're contemplating a Roche, but I'm not sure they can do it with the heroes they've got here. Weaver is coming in though, and with his Deso, I mean that Roche is just going to melt like butter. Really an amazing difference in Invested Fate this time around. They're really showing a lot more spirit and a lot more confusion than in the last game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, I think. Are they unaware? Or they don't know that the Roche is happening right now? Or what? They're just completely. I think they must be aware now.
Roshan has fallen to
They're
the
going to be
red
able to
team.
blink in and do anything about it. They're not going to be able to blink in. They're just going to let it go. I mean, this is all they need for high ground, basically. This is the danger.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
So push on this tower. Axis here with the call.
Dire's middle tower is
Crystal
under
Maiden goes
attack.
down. Shackles on the anti-mage. Oh, this is really bad for Bell Gaming here. Oh my god, I think this could be...
Dire's middle tower
There
has
is no
fallen.
buyback for anti-mage. He will not be buying back.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's ancient is under attack.
45 seconds. Twice.
I
in the
return
base.
to battle.
They're on the ancient. The ancient is down. It's GG. GG is called by Bell Gaming, and series
Radiant
goes 1-1.
victory.
Both teams picking up 1 point there. Really well played. Really well played by Invested Gaming. I didn't see that coming after the previous game. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay.